Oh my gosh. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. My name is John. This is my channel, The Origin Factory. It is Thursday, November 21st, 2024. Man, we're over halfway through November. I am finally caught up on my end of the season work, and we're transitioning into winter, and it's snowing right now up here in the upper Midwest. We're in the studio. We've got a wood stove, and we're burning wood right now to stay warm. It is below freezing outside. We are in winter. So, why are we here today? Vanquish released another variant of the Optic on Tuesday. So, I was just going to do a quick rundown of what the differences are and talk to you guys a little bit briefly and go over that. But before I get into all that, first I want to thank our subscribers. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much. Appreciate you guys. That's what helps us out the most as a new channel. If you haven't subscribed yet and you're willing to do so, it'd be greatly appreciated. And if you're subscribed already, if you could continue to support us by either like, commenting, or sharing. You can also find us on Instagram and Facebook under the same title, The Origin Factory. The Facebook page is a group, so there's a little more interaction there. If you want to contact me directly or reach out to me through there, that's probably the best way. So anyways, Tuesday morning, pre-order sales went live on Vanquish's website for a kit version of the Optic. You know, and as you know, if you've been paying attention, 6 months ago, they came out with a ready to run version. And if you're not familiar with that, with the Optic at all, it is a caged crawler. They call it a trail buggy, or they call it a trail truck, or whatever they call it. They use the term trail in there somewhere. But anyways, it's a plastic caged, looks like a comp vehicle. Plastic body panels with vinyl graphics attached to the plastic. And the original versions came in a gray cage with black panels that had Yokohama sponsorship. And then it was a black cage with blue body panels that was Sparkomatic. So now with this kit version, they also have liveries, but they have different liveries from the original. So they have, let's see, we've got Ibach, which is a suspension company in red with black plaid. And then we got two Vanquish versions. One's orange that kind of looks like one of the paint schemes in Fast and the Furious. And then they got another one that's black. And it might have, it's hard to tell, it might have faux vinyl, faux carbon fiber looking vinyl on it. And then one sponsored by Huff in a neon green. And what's the other one? We got Throttle Therapy, which is teal. And where's the last one here? Battleborn, which I think is the sharpest one. I love black and yellow. So it's yellow panels with black on it and yellow lettering and black lettering. And to me, that's the sharpest one, my personal opinion. But they did announce on the Tuesday live stream that there would be kind of a surprise, a mystery one mixed in there. And they said there'd be multiples of them. They wouldn't divulge how many. They said it was plentiful enough that if you're active on the Facebook group, somebody will be posting them fairly quickly. And that mystery version was going to have carbon fiber panels, which they said were very nice quality, automotive quality. And they had looked into it before, thinking about maybe selling them as upgraded parts, and decided that the price point was a little too high, that they don't think they could make money off of them, you know, that type of thing. Wouldn't be cost effective because they'd have, anyways, they couldn't get the price down probably low enough where they think it would be marketable. And so they did do a batch anyways, and they're throwing them in with some random kits. If you order in this pre-order buy that they're doing now, which they didn't say how long this pre-order is going to last. Maybe till this inventory runs out. Maybe, I don't know. But the pre-order is, I think it's $389.99. So it's, you know, a little over $100 less than the ready to run. So, but yeah, they said the carbon fiber panels were worth more than the kit. So pretty expensive to make carbon fiber panels, especially nice ones. You know, that hood is very intricate. The side panels and the roof and the winglets aren't as detailed, aren't as difficult to make, but that hood is definitely a little more effort to make that. But they said the headlight and the grill area would still be plastic. But yeah, they said those would be mixed in there somewhere. So, and the other liveries, luck of the draw. You do not get to choose. So I think they're kind of doing this for their winter holiday deal. They always do something different, over the Christmas season. That's, something to kind of encourage purchases and that kind of stuff. So anyways, so this is also a kit version. And what is difference between the kit and the Ready to Run is, so as you know, the Ready to Run had electronics, motor, speed controller, servo, radio, wheels, tires, and then either the Sparkomatic or the Yokohama livery and gray or black cage. So how this is different. The kit is black cage only as of right now. I don't know if they're going to change that later, but it sounds like this run right now is going to be unique to maybe this current quantity. And then maybe it'll go into a builder's kit without a livery, that kind of deal is kind of what it sounds like. So it sounds like this may be, like I said, this may be kind of like their winter promotion thing, like they usually do every year, something unique to try and grab your interest to buy one of these. So what do we gain or lose? So with the kit is, so we lose the wheels and tires. We lose the Sparkomatic and the Yokohama livery, and we lose all the electronics. And in return, we get one of those 6 liveries. Like I said, there's 2 Vanquish specific ones, the orange one and a black one. And then we got the Battleborn, and then we got the Throttle Therapy, we got the Eibach, and we got the Huff. All of this is on their website if you want to check all this out. And also, there's some upgraded parts, which have been very common upgrades. If you're active at all on Facebook, check out the Vanquish Facebook groups. They're very active, and you can find out what people are doing, having problems with, issues with, corrections, what they're doing to modify these things if you're not already. And so there was some complaints about some of the things when it came out, because it seems like a lot of the people in the groups are more kit based. And so a lot of people were asking for a kit version, and, to Vanquish's credit and to your guys' credit also, pay attention. They are paying attention, which is awesome. They're obviously listening to us, me, you, everybody that's on these groups, because they released a kit version. So they're coming out upgraded parts. The motor plate upgraded to aluminum. The spur gear mount upgraded to aluminum. The aluminum tubes, which call the standoffs that go between the motor plate and the transmission, those are upgraded to aluminum. And then the bearing plates inside the transmission are upgraded to aluminum. And then also, on top of all that, the axles, they had sintered gears in the Ready to Run, and they're putting the machined ones in the kit, which has been a common upgrade. Some people had complaints about that early on and had problems with them. I was one of them. I had a failure very early on with the sintered gears, and caused a little bit of a sore spot in my pocketbook, in my head a little bit, but we got over it. And so they upgrade a lot of the parts that people were upgrading to, and they're, and they reduce the costs. And yeah, so been nice to see this first, but whatever, it's here now. Like I said, it's $389.99, and I think the Ready to Run is $499. So yeah, it's a little over $100 savings, and some cool liveries. Like I said, no wheels and tires, no electronics, and potential to get a carbon fiber version. That's they said the carbon fiber panels are worth more than the kit itself, as far as they said what the cost was to build them. So I think they were looking at trying to sell those as upgrade parts, and didn't think they could price them at a point that would make it worthwhile for them and and us, the customers. So I think they just did a blast of them and like, oh, we'll give some away then. So look for those on the Facebook groups, because there will be people selling off their liveries right away. You know, if you want to buy one of the other liveries and you're not, because like I said, the liveries are luck of the draw. You do not get to pick your livery. So that's going to be kind of the randomness and the fun part of this through the holidays season and ordering the initial kits. Like I said, I don't know if they're going to keep it that way or if this is going to be just like their little holiday special deal that they do every year and, you know, offer all these different liveries. Because they said it'd be very difficult to stock 6 different liveries, you know, and then keep them always in stock. And then, of course, you're going to have one that's popular, maybe ones that aren't. And so I think this was just kind of a way to throw a bunch of them out there. And then anybody's unhappy with their livery, throw them up on Facebook, try to sell them off, trade them with somebody else, that kind of stuff, whatever. But yeah, it's interesting. It's fun to see them grow, fun to see what they're coming out with. So yeah, check it out on their website, Vanquish Products. Like I said, it's pre-order right now. I don't think it's set a delivery date. I think all you can do is click on it to pre-order. Yeah, and I don't even. Are the pre-orders sold out? Nope, it's still there. Add to cart. $389.99. Estimated delivery. Oh, ship date early December. So when I get stuff from Vanquish, I'm in the Midwest. I'm in the middle of the U.S. I usually get stuff in about 3 days. So early December, if we say within the first week to 2 weeks. So say between the 10th and the 15th, 7th, between the 1st and the 15th, or somewhere in there in the first half of the month. Yeah, you probably get them at the latest. No promises. I'm just guessing by what they're saying. You know, probably mid-December, somewhere in there. So yeah, looks cool. Looks interesting. No reason to do a review on this. It's the same basically, except with upgraded parts and minus some other parts. So yeah. So kudos to everybody that vocalized their concerns on the Facebook groups, and kudos to Vanquish for paying attention and listening to their customers. Awesome. So anyways, thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you to our subscribers. You guys are awesome. If you haven't subscribed yet and you're willing to do so, it'd be greatly appreciated. If you're subscribed already, if you could continue to support us by the like, commenting, or sharing. So yeah, have a good one. God bless. We'll talk to you later.